Hey guys, I'm John with Hops and Brews, and today we're going to be checking out something new from New Belgium Brewing and the Voodoo Ranger lineup they have. And it's not an IPA, and it's not an experimental. It's actually not even beer. It's iced tea. So, like I said, we got iced tea. Voodoo Ranger Hard Iced Tea. The regular, which appears to be lemon, and a peach. I've had quite a few hard iced teas on this channel before. Not one from a beer company, though, that I particularly like their value per quality of IPAs. An interesting thing, too, I have not checked this, but they claim it's also the hardest hard iced tea, coming in at 7%. Let's check these two out and see if they're any good. New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger Hardcharged Tea Lemon comes in at a 7% ABV, a 0 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.62. Voodoo Ranger's Hardcharged Tea Peach comes in at a 7% ABV, a 0 IBUs. It gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.68. Finally, there is a more righteous twist to hard tea. Introducing Voodoo Ranger's Hardcharged Tea. Hang on to your tea bags. This 7% flavored tea comes in 24-ounce cans and is the hardest tea on the shelf. Hardcharged Tea is here. Charge it up, take it down. All right, so let's check these hard teas out. Now, to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of most of the hard teas I had. In fact, I think the best one I had was the Arizona. Those were actually something I would drink. The Lipton hard teas were pretty good, but I really enjoyed the half and half one. The less sweet, I find, seem to be the better ones. So let's see if the people over at New Belgium and the Voodoo Ranger lineup went total sugar, big explosion. What did they do with this? Right away, looks wise, they look the same. It's this dark amber color. Honestly, it kind of almost looks like an amber beer. I can see through it. That's nice. Aromatics when pouring, not a whole lot, but right here, actually, I do get more tea than the sweetener. There's a hint of lemon, which I like. But I really enjoy that I can smell tea leaves. That's what I'm liking. All right, cheers. Oh, okay. Plus side, it's not overly sweet. That's great. That is the plus side. The lemon flavor, really nice. It actually tastes more like what I would want in a mass-produced lemon iced tea. Not sweet, but not undersweetened. It is definitely a sweet iced tea, but it reminds me more tea than lemon flavored beverage. However, I taste that 7% in here. And it kind of gives it that cheap malt liquor flavor to it. There needs to be, it needs to almost hide it a little bit better. It's really good for the tea aspect, but that 7% does kind of irritate the flavor and the taste buds in my mouth. But overall, solid, super solid. Let's check out the peach. Now the peach, all the other ones I've ever had before, again, overly sweetened. If it's anything like this, this might actually be pretty darn good. Let's check it out. Color, all looks the same. This has way more of that peach candy aromatics to it versus the lemon or tea flavored of this one. So I don't get tea leaves, which is not really what I'm looking for, but let's give it a try. It's Voodoo Ranger, right? Cheers. Definitely sweeter, but probably one of the better peaches I've actually had. And this hides way more of that alcohol flavor than the lemon one does. This is interesting because this front end is a hair too sweet for me, but the back end is really great, where the peach really helps hide that alcohol flavor that I was getting from the first one. And it stays. It tastes like a really good peach candy. Tea, I don't know. I don't get any tea like I did out of this. But the peach part, and it's just saying it's a 7%, malt liquor peach flavored drink, I would agree with that. And it tastes very good. So the pluses and the minuses, it's like, if they just kind of combined them, and honestly, I wish it was more combined to the lemon one, because I think this is probably where you'll get more people than this peach one. But so far, off of the top of my head, I would say this is the second best hard tea out there right now. That's saying something for a beer company. Okay, so I got to drink these a little bit more, compare the two, kind of gather my thoughts. As I walked away from this and came back and tried them, they are more sweeter than I originally probably felt. They are definitely not as sweet as the Liptons or some of the twisted teas and anything like that. So I really appreciate that. And the sweetness that is in here does not have that diety, sucrose, all that weird flavor to it that I don't really like. That's in like the sodas and some of the teas or the zero sugars. The tea aspect of the lemon I think is really good. I smell and taste tea leaves, that type of stuff. However, the alcohol, you really taste that malted liquor and that 7%, and it kind of severely detracts from it. The peach one, I don't taste any tea whatsoever. It to me just tastes like a hard peach drink. And at the same time, this got me thinking, Voodoo Ranger already has a very well established customer base. They're beer people. They constantly renovate their beers all the time. I mean, how many episodes have you seen just on this channel alone of different variants of different Voodoo Ranger lineups? So their customer base loves beer. Who are they hitting with this tea? Are they trying to like, hey, let's pull away from, our beer people because we got the Ranger on the cover? Do people just not want to be stipulated with beer? I mean, it says Voodoo Ranger right on it, and it's got the Ranger on it. However, with all of that said, I still do agree with my earlier statement that these are probably the second best hard iced teas I have had. They are within a great budget. They come in a huge can. That's also very pleasant and nice. However, the can size and price point are a big thing that Voodoo Ranger does, but these don't come in smaller sizes, at least not that I found. So that's kind of a misstep here because a lot of people probably just want the smaller versions a lot of times. But yeah, second best. And that's pretty darn good for a beer company. So if you're out shopping for beer and you're thinking, hey, you know what? Let me try something different. And maybe that's what this is all about, is getting the beer people to try something different to broaden our palates. And maybe they're doing us a favor. You never know, right? But if you like hard iced tea, or if you just like the big mass-produced iced teas in general, this lemon one actually isn't that bad. And this peach one is one of the better peaches I've ever had. It's actually pretty darn good if you want to go toward the sweeter end. So if that sounds like something you'd like, go check out Voodoo Ranger's Hardcharged Teas. 7% hard teas. Lemon, peach. I mean, is there another flavor you'd want? Let me know in the comments below. See you guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember, hit like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media stuff. The links for all that will be at the very bottom of the description. I need to start saying this at the beginning of the videos, don't I? Right? How many people actually follow this section of the video? Let me know in the comments below if you've actually made it to this far in the video. Yeah. All right. See you guys.